Hello, this is Coy, and welcome to the Eclectic Cottage. Thanks for joining me today for day 75 of the 100-day project. Okay, it's a busy time here at the Eclectic Cottage. We've, finished the projects we were working on. We have started our my personal May journal theme of flowers and butterflies. And now it's time to start on something new. New project. And I think I have decided on a project, and it's going to kind of be to replace some of the things that sold at Mayfest. And I think I'm going to work on apothecary journals again. Give them what they want. Okay, so when we're making things, as an artist, when we're making things, we kind of have to be motivated and inspired and keep things different. I don't want to create the exact same ones I did last time, but I want something similar. I want something that, I want what they want in a way. But my why do you do this? And how do you stay motivated? A lot of that has to do with, learning something new every day, right? And I think what I'm going to do this time, because of the flower and butterfly, again, thank you, Hope. Look at my little thing, the little charm that says Hope. Okay, I think because I am going to be doing the flower and butterfly thing in my personal journal, I think I want to do some of that in, the journals that I am making, my projects for the current projects anyway. So what I'm going to do to keep it interesting for me is I think that the apothecary books are going to be called The Apothecary's Garden. And I'm going to make I'm going to make three. I almost always make three journals. So I'm going to make two themed around the apothecary's garden. And the third one is more of just in the garden. Okay. And I had to decide, what does that mean to me? Okay. What does that mean to me? Apothecary, apothecary, it obviously is going to have some, medicinal bottles and, mortise and pedestal, and it's going to have, all the things, the cabinets and the different things that an apothecary would have in his or her, like this, in his or her apothecary. But this is going to really be based on what is growing in the apothecary's garden. And the difference between those two journals and the other journal that I don't know what we're going to call it, in the garden or just in the garden, or it could be flowers and butterflies. I'm not sure. So the other one is going to be, more or less just a mainstream garden, which for most of us would be an ornamental garden, where the plants are grown more for their beauty, their shape, their scent, their ability to give us a visual composition of space in our, in our outdoor space, in our garden. And the apothecary's garden would be more based on plants that are used or grown more like herbs and plants that are grown for their therapeutic or healing properties. And we'll be surprised at how many similarities there are in both. But that's my plan for the day. So let me show you a little bit about what I'm using. A lot of it's the same as last time, but there's going to be some new things as well. I've cut out some things these are the ones that I've already backed. Okay, these are, I started on the pockets yesterday, really. Those are strawberry flowers and, different flowers that have bees, because without pollinators, how are you going to have flowers? All right. And a lot of flowers are, you know, grown for their beauty and such, but also for their medicinal purposes. Herbs, you know, it'll teach us a little bit, teach me at least, a little bit more about what, you know, what is considered an herb and what is considered, you know, roses, even though they are grown for their medicinal purposes, you know, rose hips and, you know, different things that we use rose bushes for, or magnolias, or different, you know, flowering trees. They're not herbs because they're trees or they're shrubs. But still, I would think an apothecary has a little bit of everything in his or her garden. And definitely pollinators. Why wouldn't there be pollinators in the apothecary garden? So it's not just herbs, it's different, all different things that would be grown for medicinal purposes. And not only that, but also, you know, some wordage, I would think apothecaries would keep their journal. What do you call it? What do you call the thing where you keep all your thing back in the day that you kept all your notes in? Anyway, it's a journal. Today we'd call it the apothecary's journal. So I have, you know, created out of images that I already have, some things that would fit into pockets, you know, into the shape of a pocket, or tags. These are pockets, 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 pockets. All right, and let's see what else I have. So these are the pockets that are completed. These are the pockets that are not completed yet. This is some of the tags, you know, a tag shape. Pocket is normally, for me, is normally more horizontal landscape. There would be belly bands, there would be page flips and different things, but for me, the difference in backing them is with pockets, I usually use scrap paper, okay, stuff that was heading towards the bin, the garbage, okay, to back my book page, you know, book page, or, you know, different junk, all right, in my pockets. And then for tags, I usually use something that you'd be able to write on, okay? Because a tag, you want to have writing space on the back. That's the purpose of a tag or a journal card. So these are some of the things I'm going to be using for pocket stuffers, the journal cards, the tags and such, the flips, the things that we're going to want to write on, the journaling spots, okay? And a lot of these things, like ginger and chamomile, a lot of them are perfectly appropriate for either garden, right? I won't put this in the regular garden, okay, the ornamental garden or the mainstream garden, whatever we're going to end up. I'm sure it'll come up with, we'll come up with some kind of, you know, pet name, or, but herbs, fresh herbs would be in either garden. Yep. And the pollinators, I put Let It Be on this one because that is an up close look at that pollinator. And things like this, apothecary book, or the apothecary journals. And some of these things just go in either. I would want that in my ornamental garden. Yes, yes, please. Ornamental or healing garden. This, I don't think is for this. This is more for like my Mexican style journals. And I'll put that over there. Anyway, that is my plan for Project du Jour. These things I just took off the printer. Haven't even cut them out yet. And a lot of these, like, you know, thistles, milk thistles, and different things, honeysuckles, they can go in either garden. I printed just some plain some plain pockets or tags that I can decorate. Hibiscus. Hibiscus definitely is grown for its beauty. Not for its scent, but for its beauty. And it's also, how many hundreds of years have people been using hibiscus for medicinal purposes? Only because I love him so much. The frog, that particular frog might go in both journals. And yeah, a lot of these can go in either one. The Bluebird of Happiness, all 3 journals are going to get the bluebirds just because they're the bluebirds, and I like to put a bluebird in every journal. The butterflies will obviously go in the, you want butterflies in both gardens, but probably like this is really ornamental and beautiful, and I'll probably put that into the other Birds and Butterfly journal. Passion flowers. Oh my gosh, it's one of my favorite flowers. Passion flowers are so gorgeous and grow big, healthy vines with big, showy flowers. So they could go in either journal. Here's more bees, more ornamentals. Yeah. All right, so this is not going to be a long video. I just wanted to turn the camera on and let you know what is going on in my art room. Oh, I printed this too because this is going in my personal journal. This is from Mayfest, our friend Brenda. Brenda and her husband, they have one of our favorite food trucks in town. Okay, the Gringo Biscuit. Look, they are elevated. It's elevated Mexican food. We love, love, love it so much. But she is also an artist, and she was the star, one of the stars of Mayfest this year. And she creates these amazing little characters. Look how cute they are. They're amazing little characters. And she makes stories, and they all come alive. They have names, and she says, don't you dare step on his, the Dapper Dude's shoes. Don't you dare step on his shoes. Anyway, she is delightful. Her creations are delightful. And I'm going to put some pictures of them in my May journal. Okay. All right, I am actually, I hope all of you are doing well. I hope you're having, a crafty time in your own art room. If you would, let us know what's going on your desk. Let us know in comments, or better yet, okay? Go on over to Facebook, to the Eclectic Cottage Cafe, and show us what you're doing, okay? You can take your, photos of, of a project. If you're following along with us, you're making a journal, or if you're doing something else that's interesting, you think that we might like to take a look at, show us what's on your desk. We appreciate it. I know I do. All right, I'm going to say goodnight for now. I'm going to go let Chi-Chi out, and then I am coming back to do some gluing and trimming and pasting, all those things that don't make for great video. All right, thank you all for joining me. I'm going to say goodnight, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.